Welcome, everyone. I'm Patrice, and this is Navigating the Journey, Episode 5, Part 2 of the 4 R's. In Part 1, we discussed preparing your armor for the season of rejection and being still in the season of reflection. If you haven't listened to that episode, I encourage you to check it out. In Part 2, we will talk about revelation and rejuvenation. Revelation and rejuvenation are two seasons where we tend to feel like our best selves. One brings awareness of things that are attainable, and the other restores our confidence and gives us new energy. As we begin our journey, think of a moment in which you've questioned if you were walking the path intended for you, or maybe you didn't think you could get to the end to start a new one. You'll find your answers in the seasons of revelation and rejuvenation. Let's navigate. The season of revelation is where the storms of rejection start to make sense. The things you manifested in your stillness are revealed, you gain clarity on what's possible, and what's for you begins to take form. You may also experience emotions of fear or confusion. As you begin to better understand the roadmap for the journey ahead, it's important to remember that just because something is revealed to you doesn't mean it will come easy or that it's guaranteed. This season will require hard work. The same effort you put into making sure you experience those revelations is the same effort required to make sure other revelations don't become obstacles blocking you from what's yours. Beyond putting in the work, you must also position yourself mentally, and if you're a spiritual person, spiritually, to receive what will be revealed to you. To put that into context, think about placing an order at a restaurant. Your order is created based on what you've asked for. And when it's ready, you have to be in the right place to receive it. The season of revelation will reveal things created specifically for you, but if you're not in the right place to receive your order, you'll miss it. Be careful not to be distracted by envy or greed during this season. Don't be out of position because you're focused on what's for others versus what's for you. Sometimes in the season of revelation, you can become complacent, waiting on the reassurance that your work won't be in vain. Always remember, there's no expiration on hard work. It's always valid. There's also a level of faith required as things are revealed. But even then, faith without works is dead. What's for you in this season is for you, but you have to go get it. Refreshing, relaxing, a new start. Those are things that come to mind when you think of rejuvenation. The season of rejuvenation brings a renewed energy for restoring the broken pieces of you and walking in your purpose. You're implementing things you've learned from the previous seasons, and the work and commitment you've dedicated is paying off. The season of rejuvenation is also the season for putting yourself first. Putting yourself first is not selfish. It's a requirement for you if you expect to fully embrace a season in which restoration is prevalent. So what does it mean to really put yourself first? It's sticking to the boundaries you've set and being okay saying no to things that don't align with the changes you've committed to. In the season of rejuvenation, I also challenge you to pay it forward. At least once a day, try giving kindness and encouragement to someone. In a time where inflation is real, this costs you absolutely nothing. Those small acts could go a long way for someone no matter what season of their life they're in. In the season of rejuvenation, you may also find a new sense of calm surrounding you. The little things don't bother you as much. They don't stress you because you understand the journey you're on. Take the energy required to be bothered and upset and put it into something positive. Rejuvenation is a process. There will be times when you feel like you're at the peak of the mountaintop, and other times you'll feel like you're still climbing. The amazing thing in this season is that it also brings the confidence and the joy needed to motivate you to the top and keep you there once you arrive. In episode 1, I told you life seasons don't always have an order, but it is important to understand that all of the seasons are intentional. Shielding yourself in your armor will protect you during the storms of rejection. Being still in the season of reflection allows you to determine where growth and change are needed in your life. Positioning yourself mentally and spiritually will ensure you're in the right place during your season of revelation. And embracing the new energy and the best version of yourself will be restored in the season of rejuvenation. No matter what season you're in, there's always something to take away that will prepare you for whatever season is next. Life is like a book. The 4 R's are the chapters. Your journey through each of them are the pages. Only you can determine how you want your story to be told. How will your book read? Be sure to follow, share with at least one person, and leave a review wherever you listen. And before we depart, remember, as you navigate, it's okay to stumble over the blocks and step on the stones. Those are temporary detours, and your main road is just ahead.